Okay, hello everyone. Okay, we're ready. So do not disturb. Okay. Are we recording? Okay. Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Aisha Ralph, and today I'll be shining some light on financial literacy with young adults. So high school core curriculum. During high school, was there ever a time period where your teacher was teaching you something? Oh my God, I cannot focus with this. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Aisha Ralph, and today I'll be shining some light on financial literacy with young adults. So, high school core curriculum. During grades 9 through 12, did your teacher ever teach you something? And in the back of your head, you wondered, how would you be applying this to the real world? Or how would you use this in the real world? Well, in my case, there was always a time throughout high school where I constantly was questioning that. And there are definitely classes where that question does not exist. And one of those classes being a financial literacy class that teaches us the financial duties that are put on us as adults. And I know when you think of having to take a financial class, it does not sound interesting at all, but something that will interest you is actually learning about a subject that will apply to your future and benefit you in the future. So the main points. So between grades 9 through 12, like I said, there's not a single class that we are required to take that teaches us on how to handle our money in the future. And finances is one of the most important things in life, like taxes, rent, money, budgeting overall. And a finance class can replace many classes that we are required to take, but aren't very necessary in a way. And so my goal would be to help other young adults understand why it's important to have a financial class to teach you the basics like filing taxes or writing a simple check. And this is something that's hard to think is important. And it's hard to think that it's something we need when we're young adults because we're not actually going through it. But I'm here to tell you that it will benefit many people in the future, many children. So 63% of students surveyed believe that their parents are responsible for installing financial literacy in them. Meanwhile, according to the Network Financial Institution, only 26% of those parents are even confident in the ability to teach their children. So it really goes to show that learning about finances goes way back if it's our parents who are also struggling with teaching their children how to handle finances. So a need for change. In 2019, 90% of Americans couldn't answer a simple question, and that simple question asking how many brackets there are when filling out your taxes. And it's outrageous to think when we start being adults, finance is the main thing that shows us that we are now adulting, but it's nothing we learn in school. So it's hard to think about how important finance is, but it's still something that is not in the curriculum of high school. And the only time I can remember learning about finances was in fourth grade, when this was for about a month or two in our learning process, when we got money, we got fake money, and we had to learn how to budget it by being able to spend it on going to the bathroom or like a cool new pencil or going to get a drink. So we did learn a little bit about budgeting, but that was also 10 years ago, and don't really feel like it had an impact on me today. So I think that's definitely a need for a change. And only 4 US states require at least a semester long course devoted to the topic. And less than half of the states require personal finance education to be integrated into the subject matter, which is outrageous to think that it's important, but it's not a nationwide thing to learn about. So the solution to the problem, like I said, finances are all around us when we start being adults. And it really started when we moved out of the house from college. Like, for example, in my case, when I moved out of my house and moved out of student living, I was hit with finances like paying for rent, learning how to budget and still being a college student, filing for taxes. And with my bills, one of the things that I noticed I did not know how to do, and some of my friends did not know how to do, is write a simple check. And that really goes to show that we just do not learn about anything, because checks are still a thing now, but we do not learn about it. And the solution to the problem will only be one thing, and that's to get a class for financial literacy in the academic requirements, making it a priority, just like it's a priority in adult living. So making it a priority in high school. So we can replace many classes that we are told we have to take in high school, like electives, like gym, or things like 3D art that don't really have an impact on our future, which they're fun to take in high school and it's an easy A, but it's not going to have an impact on us 10 years from now. So taking action, what I like to think about is, when you are going through the hardship, wouldn't you want to make it better for your future generations or your nieces and nephews, or just better for people in general? So how we start that now is educating more people about it, educating ourselves more about it, and just showing people around us that this is an important thing that needs to be changed, because it's something that's overlooked constantly. And another thing we can do for change is doing things like signing petitions, which takes 2 seconds out of your day to sign a petition about getting finance class in academic requirements. And so in conclusion, students learn the fundamentals of money management, such as budgeting, saving, debt, investing, giving, and much more in financial literacy classes. This understanding creates the groundwork for students, many students, to develop healthy money habits early on and prevent many of the hardships that may come with money and lead to long-term financial duties. And the solution to the problem, like I said, is super easy, and that's just the need for the class to get in to the high school curriculum. And we have to make people aware of this, and it's something that's mandatory, and to educate them about the situation. We can also do more, like I'm repeating again, we do more like signing petitions, and also finding more ways we can personally do to help as individuals. And if you want to have an impact on things like bettering the future, this is a great place to start. Period. And I hope there is a change in the world. Oh my God, wait. Stop, my phone is broken.